Hi, I'm giving you a review on the Breville. I've had it for 3 months. I am a person who makes bread like a psychopath, and my kids only like bread machine bread. If you look at the front of my machine, you'll notice that it is dented and dinged and completely banged out of shape in multiple locations. That is not my fault. That is actually the machine committing suicide as it jumps off your counter. Okay, I have this machine more than a foot back, as far back on my counter as I can get it. And it literally, I'm not kidding you, this machine is suicidal. It wiggles itself off the counter and falls down on the floor and then cracks and breaks, and it's just the worst waste of your money. Just move on. Don't buy this product. They did not take the time to create a product that was going to last. Okay, so I bought this in October. Here's my other bread machine. I have a Zojirushi, and this is the B6 PAC20 model. I think it's called the Virtuoso. This thing is not even on like a real counter. It's like 6 inches from the edge of where I have it. It's not even moving, and it's like a sagging counter, but it stays in place and doesn't jump off my counter. Okay. Some other things I like that this model has that the, oh, I'm such a good machine, Breville doesn't have. This one actually has a double burner. When my bread comes out, if I cook the whole loaf in here and I don't take it out, when my bread comes out of here, it's very smooth on the top and very pretty. It's a nice loaf to look at. Just to give a basic example, this is a couple days old, but you can see the top of it was smooth. It was a nice looking loaf. Every loaf of white bread that I have made in the Breville, the top of it ends up, the top of the loaf ends up being very, like, unsmooth. So you'll have, like, I don't know how to, like, when you make a meringue topping, and you're trying to form peaks. Well, imagine if you formed, like, 4 or 5 peaks. That's the top of your bread when you make just a regular loaf of white bread with a Breville. So, I'm really unhappy with this bread machine. But, there's times, I have 3 kids, and my children's school loves it when I send in bread. So I make a lot of bread. So having 2 bread machines for me is unnecessary. I just think that I will be getting rid of this Breville as soon as possible and replacing it with a second Zojirushi. When it comes down to it, Zojirushi is the better machine out of the 2. The only thing that the Breville has that my Zojirushi does not is this handy, convenient piece of crap automatic nut dispenser, which, as you can see, because the machine's also suicidal, it's just don't waste your money. This thing is awful. I will mention that I've had my Zojirushi for about 1.5 years, and I literally use it at least once to 2, sometimes even 3 times a day. And the Zojirushi quality is substantially better. So I hope this review helps. Please save yourself the frustration. Invest a few extra dollars and go with a Zojirushi. You won't regret it, but I promise you, if you go with the Breville, again, the suicidal bread machine, you will be disappointed, unfortunately, unless you get really lucky or you decide to glue this thing to your counter, which I would say don't glue it to your counter. That's a bad idea.